Water, okay? This is alkaline water, rather than most water you be drinking is acidic water, okay? So we gotta be. What do acids do to us? What can you think of?
Digest our food.
Well,
it eats away things.
It eats away things. Right?
It oxidizes you.
So everybody recognize Powerade, Gatorade, all these things, right?
Yeah.
Sports people, what? 7-Up. Okay.
Isn't it last year?
Yeah. There's no fizz there. Okay. So key thing here, and this is the water that comes out of the machine. By the way, you guys just keep on drinking water. You're gonna notice that
Don't make me nervous.
Drink the water.
that's the water that I generate, okay? That I make. Well, I don't make it. It's a Japanese technology. It's been around since 1965, used in hospitals, okay? And the gentleman that invented, or basically put together this whole therapy of the colonoscopy. You know, where they go in from the body and they take pictures of your innards and stuff like that. This is part of his protocol, okay? In helping people deal with their colon buildup, okay? So this is medically used water. Coming to North America about 2004, 2005.
But we've been
and now,
instructed never to trust the medical department.
well, this is the Japanese.
Longer than.
If you look at their standards, Japanese have the healthiest society out there. Okay, their whole approach to health is prevention. 90% prevention. Our approach to health is 90% intervention after things have happened. Okay, so what do we know about the body? What's the first critical thing that keeps us alive?
Water's
Water.
right.
98% water. McDonald's 98% water.
Oxygen. After oxygen, it's water. Our body's an average of about 70 to 75% water. Our blood is 90% plus water. Our bones are 30% water. And an average,
But when you're a baby, you're water.
there's a lot of water. Okay? So, anyways, the water that you have there, if you're going to partake in drinking it, which I suggest, and drink as much as you can handle, you'll notice that even if you drink 6 or 7 glasses in a 2-hour period, you don't get bloated from it. Because 2 things, or 3 things. It's alkaline rather than acidic water. I'm going to show you here the differences in the water. Number 2 is microclustered.
What?
They have microclustered. Okay? The average water cluster that you consume from tap water, bottled water, is about 15 molecules that come together. And because of that, you're not getting it into the cells.
Why?
It's just too big.
Too
Okay?
big to
So it takes
soak in
time.
the
It takes time to soak in. That's why if you were to drink 6 or 7 cups or glasses of water right now in the next 2 hours, it will all go and penetrate into the cells. So key to hydration. Most people suffer from dehydration. Okay? And you might be drinking water thinking you're buying and spending money on good water. It's $45 billion, the water bottle industry right now. Okay? Alright, so pH, acid versus alkaline. Why do we want to be in alkaline state rather than acid state? Because in acid state, more room for disease, okay, and health problems. You alkalize your body, it gets healthier. Number 2, microclustered water, it gets into the cells. Number 3,
How many molecules are in the micro?
all 5.
So it breaks down into smaller portions to sink into your cells.
Exactly, be able to get into the cellular
Are
structure.
you saying that alkaline state you don't get disease? What are you saying?
Because it reduces. If your body's more, like your blood is 7.31, okay? The pH scale goes from 0 to 14. 7 is neutral. Anything below 7 is acidic. Anything above 7 becomes in the alkaline state. For the blood, it needs to be 7.31. And it can deviate very little or you die, okay? So the blood is always wants to be in alkaline state. We want to maintain our body more into the alkaline side rather than the acidic side, okay? All right. This device is an oxygen reduction potential meter. It measures the oxidation. For example, the air here is positive. It's wavering. This thing hasn't been properly calibrated. I haven't got the calibration solution yet. But when I was sitting still there, I was sitting about 300. I'll be also putting that in this water to tell you, because what does oxygen do when it comes in contact with things? If I cut an apple and expose it to the air, what happens? It oxidizes, it browns over, right? So it goes down, all right? Okay, so what I'd like to show you, this is tap water, And this is all the different bottled water that we're possibly drinking. And this, in the end here, is the water from the machine. Okay, that alkalizes the water.
What do you got there?
This is chlorine.
Chlorine.
And what I'm going to do first, chlorine tester. This is pH tester. Okay?
Oh, like the food.
All right, so it's going to tell us whether it's acidic, neutral, alkaline. Okay?
For your pool.
For use for your pool. Exactly. You can buy it at aquarium pool supplies. This is a range here. As you see, just like me, this is your neutral range. All below here is alkaline. And on this side is acidic. Okay? So, tap water, Vancouver tap water. It's actually, most of your tap water is fairly neutral.
Neutral, what do you mean?
Well, you see
Right in
it's
between.
slightly green.
First, tell us
Try to put about 4 drops in each one of them.
this
Okay?
is alkalinity?
Yeah.
So blue.
Look at that green.
Alpha. Does that mean it's alpha like that?
Blue?
Wow.
Why did you put only 1 drop in that one?
That's
I
pretty
can throw in there.
This is a great Sunday
A
school.
couple drops in there.
This is a Sunday school lesson.
Yeah. Next Sunday.
Well,
Blue water, I'm not drinking that one.
This one here is fairly blue.
You're drinking that.
What is that
That's the
stuff you're
mineral.
adding
That's what
here?
you're drinking. The mineral.
Richard, what is the stuff you're adding
That
to?
seems alkaline, right?
pH drops.
Is
What is it
alkaline?
actually though?
It's just the pH tester.
pH testing drops.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that blue water.
Alright, so that's just going to tell us the range. That just tells us the range of. This is mineral water. Okay? If you're going to drink any bottled water, what do you want to drink? Anything that's natural spring mineral water.
Right.
Okay? Alright, so this is tap water. It's a light green, so your tap water sits in the pH fairly neutral. Okay?
Well, that's pretty good then.
Hey,
Yes, but let's just wait when we go as we develop
I
this.
have a question. Can we do the one that's in the machine over there?
Well, you know what? I just filled it up with this water from the machine. I should have taken a sample out. I was going to do that and I forgot. Now it's changed. Okay? Alright. So, we look at the Zani. What do we equate it with? It's alkaline, acidic.
6. Acidic.
Acidic. Alright? So, whenever you're buying the Zani water, like I said, it's banned from Great Britain. It's just bottled water. Aquavina, this is Pepsi's brand. Most of it comes out of the Detroit River. Okay?
Great.
This is some brand, I don't know where it comes from. An importer gave me a bunch of bottles, but it's, if you're going to drink Nestle, any kind of natural spring water, you're going to be in a better side because you can see
Perrier.
towards the blue. It's
How about Perrier?
somewhat mineral. I
So
don't
you
know.
want to have blue?
You want to be alkaline water, not acidic water, because acid conditions create problems health-wise.
So that's good.
Yeah, please.
All right, Powerade, one of the sports guys promoted. What is it? It's acidic. Okay. All right, 7-Up.
Well, it's because it has, doesn't it have acidity?
What is that in the end there?
Can we do my coffee?
This is the machine, water from the machine. Okay, so it's
This is
alkaline.
the, this is
That's
the
what you're drinking right
I'm
there. You
drinking
have to
blue
drink
water?
No, it's not blue.
Purple.
The testers only indicate the blue. Okay, good.
So 7-Up has no acidity?
Well, it could have those things in it, but just don't drink an acid solution.
Cucumbers is
It's going to turn acidic.
Cucumbers, no, alkaline.
Yeah. So you
Okay, now the other thing is, this is just our tap water again.
should tell
So
them.
the yellow is really acidic?
Yes,
The orange, yeah.
orange is really acid. Okay, I won't. So what happens if you drink alkaline water? Okay, I'm going to pour some in here, and I'm going to show you a fact. Okay, I'm going to do it with these other waters here. Okay, put a little bit of alkaline water, it changes into alkaline state, which is when you want to have your body in the alkaline. And of course that is already, so tap water, we make it more alkaline. Alright, this is just tap water.
So I said, so if I don't have the money to buy a machine, I should stick with tap water.
And in terms of that, it's better. Okay, it's not as acidic, right?
So
Or
tap
it's neutral.
water
It's neutral. Now, pop. It's going to take 32 glasses. You drink a bottle of pop because it's high in phosphoric acid. And any of these things, any of the components in there, where can you find all the hazards? You take MSDS sheets, material safety data sheets, on any component. Phosphorus is very acidic. Best place to use Coca-Cola is to clean toilets with. Sorry to say that. Okay? I poured some in. You know what? I put it in the water, so change that. I can put 32 glasses to just neutralize that. Okay? If I was to do it.
Pour the rest of it in.
I can pour it and pour it.
So that proves that you're not
Okay.
just
Here,
dyeing
here's-
the other
So if I
glasses you
bought
poured
a drink
into.
of what's
If
the-
you bought a bunch of, this is the alkaline water from the machine. So if you drink a bottle of pop, it's going to take you 32 glasses or 32 bottles of alkaline water to neutralize your water, just to neutralize it.
If I drink a Coke.
If you drink
or
Coke,
7
7-Up, or any of those,
I had one last night.
even
That
if you
was only this
Gatorade,
much
I feel sick.
Powerade, okay? So, what do we know about acids? They corrode, okay? And I should have done something else before I did the mixes, but anyways, that's okay. You're going to end up microclustering with the humidity of the water, because if you drink a lot of this water, whoever it is, if you down 6 or 8 or 10 glasses of water, you're not going to feel bloated, you're not going to feel this thing slosh in your stomach, because it goes right into your cells. You might have to, yes. Okay, the next part is what this device does. This water becomes negative oxidation reduction potential. Everything else we measure is going to be on the positive side. So if oxidation takes place, it's like rusting. It's like taking that apple, leaving it in the air, exposed to air, oxidation takes place, and it breaks down. And so therefore you get corrosion taking place. Okay, so air, roughly the number here is about 300. And I'll have to just tell you that this is not properly calibrated. Okay, they were supposed to give me these, what they call calibration solution in there, so it gets both ranges. It's going to measure a plus and it's going to measure a negative. Okay, so this is the tap water. And what numbers do I read there? They're positive. Okay, which means so it's positive, so it can be corrosive. Okay,
230 now.
All right, so that's tap water, right? So this is your Dasani water. What kind of numbers do we see there?
300, 250.
Okay, so the 200 range, if it's properly calibrated, typically they come out around 350, 380. Okay? What do we see there? Is it going up?
Yeah, it's going up.
Now, I already put some alkaline in there. I should have done it beforehand, before I, you know. Okay? So I made a little error in that.
219.
Okay?
It's only 4.
It's in the 200.
You know, I think that thing takes a while to, because it's still
yeah.
going down and you're going into acid water.
But it's all going to be on the positive side. If that is properly calibrated, you're going to see your waters around 280s to 300.
Yeah.
But strikingly, and I put this already in here, in fact, tap water has a higher oxygen reduction potential, so on the plus side. So our tap water in Vancouver has more corrosive action, although it does not have in terms of the pH side as well. Okay, so there's 3 factors we're looking at here: pH level, acid alkaline, is fairly neutral. The other stuff that we drink in terms of that aspect is acidic. So yeah, just for that alone, no.
Isn't it good to have oxygen in your blood?
It's true, but you see, you get too much of it. Okay, so you need, there's a balance in that. Okay, all right. What this is chlorine drops. Okay, I want somebody to volunteer for me who doesn't have any lotion on their hands right now.
I got oil on my hands.
Can you tell me lotion on your hands? Okay.
I don't have lotion on my hands.
All right. You take a swim with your fingers. All right. Why don't you just take a swim with your fingers in
Okay,
that?
I'll take a swim with my fingers.
All right.
I'll do this one.
Should I just leave them in there for a while?
Hey. Yeah. Just move it around for a few minutes. Okay. So.
Oh, you want me to oxidate?
All right. No, I'm going to discuss it in a minute. Okay. So this is tap water. These are chlorine drops. Okay. Check chlorine out on internet, anything else, material safety data sheets. The problem with too much chlorine in our body. Okay. All right. 4 drops in.
That's tap water?
That's tap water. Okay.
Chlorine. Like a chlorine in it?
This is chlorine. Okay.
How many parts did
How
that?
come it turned
You know
yellow?
what? I have scale. I don't have my chlorine chart here, but it's yellow. It tells you there's chlorine in there. Okay.
Is the pH
Very acidic.
tester?
We already tested the pH. The pH was neutral.
How
The
come it
fact
turned
is-
yellow?
Because it's chlorine. It finds the chlorine.
Oh, is
That's
that
it.
a chlorine binder then?
No, it's not.
No, it's not. The water's not acidic. It's neutral. But it's chlorine.
It's a chlorine
You look at the hazards of chlorine. Okay. Why do we have the statistics that Olympic swimmers, people who typically find themselves in the pool for long periods of time, you can check this out, they have very short lifespans because it's chlorinated water. So if you're going to swim in a swimming pool, use one that's ozonated, not chlorinated. Okay? All right, give that to
Chlorine
me.
is very bad for
You
you,
hear
right?
that, Kathy?
What's that?
You missed it.
I'm not swimmers, but I'm not a swimmer, so I'll just listen.
Okay, so she just had her fingers. Imagine you're taking a shower, you're taking a bath with regular tap water. Okay? So, what I did, I put the chlorine drops in there. I'm going to put the chlorine drops in there again.
In where?
In the cup of water.
Tap water?
Tap water.
Chlorine.
Why did you?
It doesn't go like that though. Oh, because I took it into my hand.
You took it in your hand, it went through your skin, your largest organ, going to your liver right now. All right.
2 months.
I had 2 months to live.
Yeah,
Why
you got 6 months to live. That's it.
So why do you do?
Now I'm gonna show you something here.
I don't understand.
Can you do the thunder?
Give him a moment.
I'm gonna go through the whole thing because of the time thing. Yeah. But okay, so I got some more tap water. All right. How do we clean our vegetables? Okay, we're gonna wash our vegetables. We're gonna wash this onion.
That's even worse.
Okay. All right. Leave it in there for a minute or two, and we're gonna show you what you're actually washing. Okay. We think we're washing our vegetables.
Washing the water.
Okay, do it.
That's
I
why we
don't wash
smell
my
like chlorine.
You know? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna pour this over. We'll put chlorine tester back in there.
So it didn't do anything.
Where did the chlorine go?
In the vegetables.
In the vegetables.
Richard, doesn't something neutralize the chlorine instead of it?
No, it just gets absorbed. It just takes care of it.
That
It's no
quickly?
longer in the water.
That quickly?
Yep.
What
10 minutes,
what
10 minutes,
vegetables do you use?
10 minutes in the shower will give you the equivalent of drinking 10 glasses of water with chlorine. So if you go in the bathtub, you lay in the bathtub, and you come out like you really just like, wow, you feel relaxed. But actually what has happened, you've absorbed so much chlorine into your body, okay? In like 10 minutes. So do yourself a favor. If this means
Don't
anything to
Take
you,
quick showers.
No more showers.
no, buy yourself a shower filter from Home Depot. Cheapest thing you can do. Attach it so you're not getting the chlorine in your body. Okay? If hair is falling off, if your skin feels kind of rough and all that, you will notice that it's because of chlorine. You remove the chlorine and your body will do a whole lot better.
So if I
Okay?
put my fingers in that, you think it would turn it white again?
It's already pre-mixed.
Have you
So
ever
if
done
I
that
did it
test with
again.
different vegetable?
Pardon me?
Other than onions?
Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to wash some tomatoes, and I'm going to get you guys to taste some tomatoes before and after. So I have to figure out how many tomatoes I have,
Oh, I don't
and I'll do the same thing with
Tomatoes
grapes.
are for throwing.
Okay.
You too, eh?
Get me
Actually, I
a little
disagree with
bit
you. My
bigger
dad
container. I'm going to use some, and I'm going to wash some in here. Okay.
This water.
This is the
Good water.
Good water. Okay. And I'm going to take it over to the machine and just show you what it is. Okay. So I'm going to throw some grapes in. Okay.
In the good water.
In the good water.
This is the